I believe the Chinese Communist Party presents the most significant long-term strategic threat to the United States. I also believe that China is a global threat that has to be confronted globally, including in Africa. We have a vast range of interests in Africa and a complicated security architecture. Our interests there are counterterrorism, trade in critical mineral supply lines, global biosecurity, preventing illegal immigration that threatens allies in other parts of the world, blocking illicit finance of hostile actors, and even, importantly, space development. And across Africa, again and again, the Chinese have exploited local political, economic, and sometimes even cultural conditions to undermine American national security interests. Sometimes they do it by securing bilateral and multilateral agreements that block American goals. Other times they do it by creating instability, but they are actively doing it. Talk a little bit about the specific tactics that China is using in East Africa and the Horn, and what are the specific conditions they are exploiting?
Yeah, thank you, Senator, for the question. China, first of all, has a long-standing strategy for the continent. That's been a topic of this conversation, is the U.S. doesn't have anything comparable. And they are highly disciplined about implementing it. So that's sort of the foundation of what they're doing. As far as specific tactics, they like to engage at a very senior level, the highest possible senior level. They do that in a variety of ways. Some of it is as open as bribery, but a lot of it is helping leaders, for instance, with key infrastructure projects that helps them politically in the domestic space, or just expressing solidarity. That rhetoric is important. But even the diplomatic exchanges, they engage, as I said, at a very high level, but they do it constantly as well. I referenced in my opening remarks over 100 visits from senior Chinese officials to this area. So they engage at a much higher tempo and at a much more senior level than U.S. Diplomats do. So those are some of the specific tactics that they use, but they're not unique to East Africa. They use them across the continent to great effect. And then easy money loans, very important to their strategy, investment, trade agreements. We're seeing more and more free trade agreements where these so-called green lanes, where they're preferential access to the Chinese market for agricultural goods. So it's genuinely a wide array of tactics that are grounded in a long-term strategy.